Deep in the dark forests of Skyrim, tucked between thick pines and a silent lake, sits a place called Half Moon Mill. At first glance, it's peaceful. A lonely lumber mill, a calm shoreline, a small home built from rough lumber. But if you stay for a longer time, something feels wrong. Not in your face danger, not obvious evil, just this quiet tension, like the forest itself is holding its breath. This is Half Moon Mill, and its calm surface hides one of Skyrim's darker secrets. As you approach the mill, the first thing you'll notice is actually what you don't notice. There are no workers, no hunters passing by, no movement except the wheels turning endlessly by itself. When you talk to Herd, her dialogue instantly raises red flags. Ask her about travelers or guests passing through, and she casually says she doesn't get many, then adds she prefers it that way. The way she says it is unsettling, not shy, not lovely, more like she's relieved that people don't show up, like guests would be an inconvenience or a problem. At this point you'd expect the house to be a big giveaway, some dark shrine, blood on the floor, something obvious. But when you go inside, nothing. Just a normal Nordic home, a cooking fire, a bed, some dishes. It almost feels too normal, like a stage set designed to look innocent. If you didn't know better, you'd walk out thinking it's just an eccentric couple living in the woods. But the truth isn't inside the house, it's outside, hidden in plain sight. If you wander to the lake, you will see a small hut. Inside is where the facade drops. Inside the hut, next to the workbench, is a table. On this table, you will find blood and bones. Not animal bones, not hunting leftovers. Human remains. Rib cages, a skull, limbs. This is where the victim goes. This is why there are no guests. They kill the guests. And suddenly, Half Moon Mill stops feeling peaceful and starts feeling predatory. Everything makes sense. The empty forest, the lack of workers, the strange dialogue, the isolation, the forced friendliness. This mill isn't a business. It's a hunting ground. For humans. If you come back at night, the truth becomes undeniable. They are vampires, hiding in plain sight, feeding on travelers who wander too far from the road. The quiet lake becomes their hunting blind. The mill becomes their cover. The cutting hut becomes their professional disposal pit. So what happens next? Well, if you're a good dragonborn, you just don't walk away. You know what hurt really is. And you know what has to be done. With the vampire gone, Skyrim is now a bit safer. Thanks to you.